Yo, Guido! Lost in Plantinus. Yeah. Let's check out those options. Loading. In case you wanted a lower frequency Plantinus, we've got your needs met. In case you just wanted chips to be musical, or both. Let's do both this time. Delicious chips. It sounds like you guys don't know the plot of Guido's Last in Plantinus. Let's listen to Guido's plot. It's not voiced. I'm not going to read it. Sorry. Loading plot. Maybe I should read it. There was a stranger in Guido's house. It was his old enemy, Guido. He looked like Guido, but this Guido was poor. The poor Guido wanted to kill the rich Guido, but he failed, because the good Guido woke up. There we go. Maybe in Italian it's pronounced Guido, but Guido is not Italian. He will not succeed in finding his enemy because, as far as I understand it, this game breaks after World 2 ends. Which is too bad, because I can't get enough of Plantinus. It's hard to select game because the frame rate on the menu's pretty steep. Let's do it. Let's destroy this game. So there's a lot going on in this game. You have this world map. You're this object. You move it to that one, and you start this level here, and it's got some graphics to it. Once we gotta load them. Give it a minute. I hope it didn't break. There it goes. Okay, here's our boy. He doesn't move too quickly. He doesn't jump too well. We got coins in these blocks, but I don't... they give us 5 points apiece. And because we have the opportunity to get 1,000,000 points, maybe I should bust every single one of those blocks. How about it? There's fire in that pit, I guess. Well, one of the first problems is that this jump is... I am accepting level goods. One of the first problems is that this jump here needs to be done like this. It's a technical feat of queuing up inputs because this game runs at a frame every couple seconds. So pressing up first and then right immediately, you can do this jump with everything that you have. Everything you can muster is barely enough to make this first jump. And it's a pretty common jump. They just keep on doing that forever, so Better be real good at queuing up inputs. Now here's our first enemy. We can jump on this Goomba. He pretty much is a Goomba. Beating Goombas is the game for the most part, I would say. We've seen most of the obstacles now that we've gotten here. So those are really hard to deal with, actually. And these things, which move at a higher frame rate than me, oh, they're really real dangerous. Now also another danger is if we hit the top of the screen, we'll cancel our jump and we'll be in real trouble. So we got to make sure we jump correctly here. A lot of this game is, here's me pressing jump now. There it goes. That happy looking character right there is actually a deadly spike. It's a deadly object. Exit. I don't know if we have save states, but this game only has 3 lives. I'll consider using them if I can't get anywhere done here. Level 2 is probably the hardest level in the first 8 levels, which is as far as I've gotten. Here comes another Goomba, but he's faster or something. I don't know if I can land on him. You can, and I only did it one time, land on this dude and kill him. But I don't know about the blue ones. Perhaps not. Perhaps that's the big difference. Now. Okay. Just so you know. Now. That's how long it takes to jump. Now. It depends on how many characters are on screen. Now. And maybe what cycle my CPU's on, maybe even. I'm not sure. Sometimes he just takes a little while to jump. So you want to give yourself a lot of room here, because here comes this guy, you know, gotta jump early to get over this sucker. Yeah, this game's from 96. It ain't that old. Other games from 96 include, what, Final Fantasy VII? Maybe? The Competition. Now here comes a ridiculous obstacle. Falling blocks. Real bad news. Turns out that this is the hardest thing ever. It took me a long time to master the elements of falling blocks. But I'm the avatar of falling blocks now. There's a lot of holding buttons involved in that process right there. That sweet move that I just pulled off. I think that's gonna hold off a lot of you when you try and play this yourself tonight. When you buy this on Steam, I think you're gonna have trouble with level 2. Coins. I like to be patient and let them come to me. That's the safest way to beat a Goomba. Just let it come to you and then jump. Just time it. Yeah. That's level 2. Good work. We did it, everyone. We made it. Level 3. Coming at you. After 10 seconds of loading. There it is. I really appreciate this, you know, this care that they put into their road. There's an optional path here. You can go any way you want. You can even go back if you like to, and that's just good game design all over. Let's do it. I'm pumped. Level 3. More of the same. But it's still breathtaking. We have to do a clever jump between 2 blocks there to defeat that one. He's just ready for me. We do have some air control. It's very important that we use it. Those complex jumps there will get us if we don't. We also have the ability, though I'll have only done it one time myself. It's pretty rough to be a real master of Plantinus. To get up here on these blocks like this, yeah. Let's see if we can do these single jumps. Yeah. Oh man. Pretty crafty spike placement here. Nice. The amount of progress I've made here took me about 30 minutes of training, for the record, to really get it down to the point where I could do it without any casualties. Lots of hard work, lots of time. If you're devoted, you'll make it through. That's the lesson you can take away from Guido's Lost in Plantinus. I always have to do a loop. We have another alternate path here. A triple, in fact. You can go down here, you can take a left or right, it doesn't matter. You'll end up the same place, you might just put some more miles on them, that's all. Oh, he's such a smiling little dude. I appreciate the slopes. Mario 1 didn't have slopes. Think about that. The only time this enemy moves at the appropriate speed seems to be when it's chasing me to the left. You can never gain ground on this sucker. This is a pretty easy bridge pattern compared to the level 2 one. They give you a nice warm-up for that. Oh, you see that idiot dunk himself off the cliff? What a chump. Alright, nice. Couldn't make it on top of the block, but I feel like it could be done. Maybe not. I'm wrong. You can't get that kind of height. You just can't do it. Not in my Plantinus. Ah. We're back in. Level 5 is really nasty. It's the next big hurdle. You'll have to master these same enemies. But was that lake there in the top left before? I don't remember that. Is that new? Did they change the background on me? Did we always have exactly 11 clouds? Now we have spikes, and they expect you to jump between them. It's very important that you, when clearing that second one there, jump and get that one tile of height before pressing over, or else you're dead. You're dead, Plantinus guy. It's all about learning proper method here. Now we have falling platforms with dudes on them. Oh no, my first death. I should have released the gas. I thought I could do a slick jump there, but he just decided that I didn't press the button I was holding. Maybe I'm the one who made a mistake. I think it's probably my fault when I'm looking at the facts. We have no we have no lives beyond the 3 that we get, and we have no continues, at least for all of World 1, so all of our hard work here could be undone if we don't learn how to play properly. We better master this bridge with its bad enemy placement on it. Oh no! I'll tell you what needs to happen. I need to take it slower. I had to know if we could jump on those dudes or not. The answer is yes. So in a lot of ways, they're very, very much the same exact enemy, and not at all different. But in a lot of other ways, they are very different. Like one's blue. He decided that time that I wasn't holding the button hard enough, and he wouldn't go the entire jump height that time. He just didn't feel like I was putting my heart into it. So you can't play like that. You need to really commit to holding the button in if you really want to get that height. If you're really planning on a full jump. Anyway, we're back in level 1. But that's alright, we know what we're doing now. Let's speedrun this. Do you think he's wearing shoes, or does he have, like, bare feet? Like, an actual bear, like claws? That's a bad place to be. That's a bad place to be. You didn't make me play anything. You gave me the opportunity to play this. Well, I'm a fan of resetting my stock here. We're gonna bring in a whole set of new dudes, because we don't have the strong desire to restart too many times, right? Let me take a look at something here also. Ah, yes. We do indeed have save states. If we would like them. But we'll save those for later. Let's give it another genuine go here, and I'll worry about it when I'm down to my last dude. I've made it as far as level 8, and I made it there with all 3 before I wiped out. So I have beaten that hell bridge on stage 5. In fact, I've done it consistently. It's really just a matter of getting the game to cooperate to some degree with my own desires. Jeez, not good. Not a good start. I definitely need to take my time here on the moving platforms. They're the least cooperative bit. Let's get a new set. I would say that the more stuff that's on screen, I feel like my death counter should be 5, not 8. Because these 4 of these are intentional. Anyway, the more stuff that's on screen, the less likely it is to respond to me holding down a button. Though I am holding it down, it feels like the enemy AI gets priority over me on movement. So a lot of the trouble on that bridge with the two blue guys, and a lot of trouble with those moving platforms there, they get a higher frame rate than me. They get to react, and they eat up my. I think they're overwhelming the system. We're getting the equivalent of nest lag. We're getting that MSX delay. So I need to keep that in mind. You know, it's just you don't always have what you want. This game teaches you about having limited supplies and having to do battle. Just being short on breath, dehydrated, and having to, you know, still fight. You can't just have what you want all the time. Well, sometimes you just don't get your inputs. Sometimes your commands don't go through. And that's fine. You gotta rise up to meet this challenge. We're on a good one this time. This one's the one. We'll have to sit and listen to the map song a little bit too, since it's a very good tune, not at all a Casio keyboard mix. I do understand the controls very well, so really, all that I need to do is look at the obstacles in front of me and deal with them appropriately. Plenty of time to react. Can't say I don't have that, right? I can see this guy coming. I know what's going on. I know this guy's coming left. He's also coming left. Score of 0 is bad luck. We need 15 at least, I'd say. Let's get our running start at this one. Very nice. Very nice. Very cleanly done. That's the Plantinus way. I gotta wait for him to leave the screen so that I can have assuredness of my inputs here. It is a little scary when it looks like I'm not gonna make it, but he usually gets a little bit of horizontal movement before downward movement, and that's the ticket. Okay. Level 3. Some of these levels are very simple compared to, I would say 2 and 5 definitely, and 8. 8 seems especially violent. Those 3 are the real danger zones, and if I clear those, I don't really expect to take any deaths on the other ones. It's easy to slip up when the game decides that you are not committing hard enough to holding the button, but in any other case, the obstacles just aren't that strong. And I appreciate that. It's good to mix up your difficulty. Keep the player on their toes, but don't overwhelm them with nonsense. You know, 1 or 2 enemies at a time, moving at 5 frames a second. That's the way to do it. Spikes that look like power-ups and the player dies the first time they get them so that they learn. That's good stuff. Hey, that's level 3. If you were going to checkpoint this game, where would you put a checkpoint? Every 4 levels? Would you put one right now? Let's make one right here. Core doesn't support save states. We're gonna have to do it clean. We're gonna have to do it proper. We're the real gamers now, buddies. We're in it for the long haul. Let's get them. Plantinus has kept me honorable. That just makes it more exciting. It makes my losses mean more. And my victories all the sweeter. Come on, blue man with the triangle and the diamond. Come on, red slime. Red slime 2. Maybe the other one was red slime 2 and red slime 1 was just on the right. You don't know. Front-facing slime. Wildly different enemy. His brother. The real challenge begins on stage 5. Let's do it. Major obstacles here. It wiped me out last time. This time we'll get him though. Gotta have faith in these jumps. Hey, looking fierce. Looking good, Plantinus. Yeah. And now, for our last trick. Skipping this spike jump here. Just not doing that. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's the sell. That's high energy. That's full flavor. Let's get out of here. Careful not to hit your head on that block. Unless you want coins, but also when you're doing the jump, you'll just get sent right back down. Now, if you can, I might go for the world record. If you compare World 5 to World 6, you'll notice it's quite a bit easier. There's quite a lot less hassle in this level. For starters, I think there's a limit to how much these stages can hold, and we've already had, you know, nothing for quite, I don't know, about a third of it. Here's some blocks, though. They're really cleverly placed. The same spikes that we had before, but this time spread out more so that you can more easily do the same kind of thing. And here's another one. Over here we have tinier pits than stage 1 has. As many blocks as your eyes can handle. Let's go for lucky 25 here. You know what? Somebody might be curious if there's a power-up of some kind up there. I'll satisfy your curiosity. No. No. What about the hardest one? Surely it. We're gonna have to work hard for this one, folks. So the method to get up on this block is to hold up until now and then hold right. And release up. You can't be doing both, or you ain't gonna make it. That's just not Plantinus style controls. Nope. But we have 40. 40 is pretty lucky. We could have 80. That's okay. We're gonna keep on walking. Stage 6 is clear. Level 7. Now, I don't know what these things are. I don't have the guts to touch them. If you have the guts, you're gonna have to load up the game and tell me. I just don't have it in me to touch those diamonds. No, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I'm motivating you to play this yourself so that you can find out what those diamonds do. You know what? I do fuck diamonds. They're just points. You've got it. My hoist is taken away. I was just trying to keep you from value. And they are quite valuable. They're worth 1/5 of any of these blocks. Which means that these blocks are just loaded with diamonds. Here we have an original game idea. There's a green ladder in a box. I want you to think about how the diamond's animated and I'm not. Meaning those diamonds have more effort put into them than I, the player. Let's get a lucky 104 going on. Yeah, 3 digits, man. Wow. How can we lose now? There it is. Level 8. Stage 8. Very dangerous stage. Very high momentum. High octane is what they should say on the box for stage 8. Let's get in there. Let's check it out. Here he comes. Down the slope. Yeah. Now we have mixed moving platforms, well, falling platforms, which are much worse than the moving ones, actually, with regular platforms. It's the first time we're doing Mario-style platforming, really, jumping to two or one tile wide blocks in the space of nothing. Missing those jumps is, of course, the end of us. And everyone likes that. Everyone likes the end. These diamonds are making me lag, so I like to pick them up. Having a heck of a time getting to the right because of that diamond, in fact. It was the hardest obstacle yet in the whole playthrough. Getting rid of that diamond so that I could do my jump correctly. Let's get on the top of this boy. Yeah. I think this is unnecessary. Maybe I'm wrong. Looks like I am. I don't remember doing this. But I sure did enjoy it the next time around. I sure did have a blast with that. I think I'm in new territory for myself. From here on in, it's a blind run. All my expertise means nothing anymore in the face of these new obstacles. 5 spikes? 5 at once? Huh, they think I'm some kind of Superman. And a hill, just a divot. I'd like to appreciate this a little bit more, actually. Check it out. Man. Let's proceed. All right. What mayhem awaits us in stage 9? Ah, new background. 11 clouds? That's crazy. New enemy? An old friend. Very important that you do not hit the upper bounds of the sky here. That would just be a fool's move. I'd like to get a feel for what we're doing. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get a running start at this one. I'm just gonna go for it here. Nice, nice. Excellent. Another one. I love these. Oh, dang. Oh, didn't get that jump. Needed to queue up that jump on block 3, not block 4, because 2 blocks is not enough of a window when there's a moving platform to get him to listen to you. He demands an early press sometimes. Oh, got a little frightened there, and the jump mechanics saved me. He's doing a really sophisticated ledge grab animation, but you can't see it because it's done so quickly. You really have to have your gamer goggles on to see that one. Here we go. Ah, we've queued it up correctly. Nice. New territory. And just like that, level 10. Level 10. Proton John gave me some hot strats for level 10. I just realized you can hold the button to move. You don't have to press left and right the whole time. Look at that. Amazing. What would this game be like if it moved as fast as the overworld map does? Nice, a new background. This final level. Oh, new enemy. He does a lot of new things. A new jump. Never before seen. Oh, that's the first time there's been an enemy waiting on the other side of a deadly pit. Also. I think I need a lucky number 120 for this upcoming section here. I sure do get the feeling that if I miss one of these blocks, I'm not getting back on top of them. Oh my. They're really using the ceiling here against me. That's what they're doing. They're not on my side. Whew. We're in new territory globally. Let's do it. Oh, look at him go. He doesn't drown at all. He's still kicking. He just doesn't sink. These things are mighty. Just like that. Just like that. We've beaten an entire world. Plantinus. Our next journey begins. And look at those shapes. So many loops. One whole loop. I think it's the final level, indeed. Nice. We have to earn the right to do the loop by beating level 210. Branching paths, this game is amazing. What a fantastic work. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, man. Breathtaking. I see they brought in the graphic design team for World 2. They got the baby flags back there. The untrained eye might not notice this bridge, but it is there, and it is ready to receive my character and let him cross. Oh man, more money! Beautiful. Legendary. The latency makers. I appreciate that we can grab one, but not the other. Somehow. One that is above the other, in fact. How does that get done? Well, it's a sophisticated technique. We're on a roll. Let's just keep on moving. We don't need no stinking states. The Ledge Guardian. I've solved his riddle. That enemy has stealth technology. But he didn't get me with it this time. I'm in a high state of focus as I solve all the problems set before me. Very good stage. Take notes when you're making your Mario Maker 2 stages. The level of balance. It's very important. That was a very strong stage. Really shows you what the MSX is capable of. We have an opportunity here to go up or down. What do we want to do? What's it going to be? Let's do it. Let's go north. I didn't believe in the moving platform that time. It felt unnecessary. That may be the first mistake that this game has made. I don't need that kind of coddling. I don't need this easy mode platform in World 2. This time, though, they've got the formula right. You're not clearing this without your buddies. You cannot do this one by yourself. This one's all about timing. This one's not as tight. I appreciate that they backed off after that hard one. Hey, top stage wasn't too bad. How about the lower stage? Let's check it out. Let's get in there. I'm ready. I did a really sweet slide down those steps. Very nice. Oh my. He didn't cooperate. We're in trouble now, folks. We're on our last man. Pressure's on. I'm not sure how I bungled that one. Once again, I bungled it. That's a tough one. That's a very dangerous stage. We do get World 2, however, so the journey continues. We're back in Redland. They have multiple shades of red. Even some cyan. Some nice green there. Let's get a lucky 7. That's what I think. Hadn't updated my numbers in a while. I feel like the fire is especially dangerous, more than usual, and that's what got me. It has to be a better jump than usually required for the fire. That was what my problem was on stage 4. Lower path. We'll have to do the diagonal jump. We cannot do the upper float. They call that the Maverick Leap. And that's not going to cut it. We have to do the regular diagonal movement. Here comes that guy. He's in a very crafty position, he is. I don't think it's any coincidence that I was taken out by the same jump twice. I'll have to learn my lesson and be more cautious around that one area. And really hit that just right. It may be my greatest challenge yet. 4 flags? Nobody would ever use a name like that. That right there is one of them hazardous jumps, the likes of which defeated me in the lower path, so I took it right as a practice for later. Being sure to press up first, but as simultaneously as I can. Let's jump directly into that sucker. Let's take it on. Let's deal with this. Let's meet our foe head on. I'm not running. I'm not retreating. We'll show them what we're made of. Maybe I was beaten because I neglected my friend here. I'll remedy that. We'll not make the same error twice. Thank God for his lovely blue eyes, or I might lose track of where I'm at. It's really a good focus point for me, I think. Whether they're glasses or not, they're still his eyes. These are all baby jumps compared to the hazard in front of us. Actually, for those of you paying attention, you might have noticed that this isn't the lower path level. In fact, it's the illusion of choice. We ended up going the upper route. Despite going south, we went north. Just an MSX limitation. Branching paths can't actually be done. We can just pretend to do them. And I only know that because I'm such a bad player that I had to play it twice. Most players won't have this problem, so you won't notice behind the scenes what they did. Here's our ferocious fire leap. Now that one was done correctly. This harder one though. Looks good, looks promising. There it is, new territory. We've beaten our nemesis. 5 flames in a row. The heat was too unbearable before, but we got our selves about us this time. Cooler heads prevail. I think we do deserve a couple diamonds for our good effort. I'm glad the game provides. That was a close one there. Oh, that was dangerous. Not that though, that was baby stuff. Oh, look at the boss. I was just making sure I have my fire jumps down for later. They're gonna use this later, and we need to have mastered it. Oh my. Not pulling any punches on the beginning of this one. Oh, jeez. My inputs. 3 spikes. Very dangerous. Oh man, oh my. We're back in. We're back into the start, folks. That's gonna be the hardest challenge yet. 3 spikes? Not even the enemy there could handle it. Well, we've learned a lot. We've gotten a lot of information. We've gathered a lot of experience. I think I'm ready for 3 spikes this time. I was too much of a novice. With this 3rd loop, I think I've got what it takes. I was a real idiot about that last one. Now, we've beaten 3 spikes before. We have. That's just a fact. I need my 7. Can't do it without 7. We grabbed that one in a very unusual way, and I think that's good. That bodes well for us. The more unusual things that happen, the better in a game like this. Really love this beat. It's what keeps me going. I'm still going for the beat. I'm going because there's stuff left to see. We have to see the content. I'm a professional. I'm an achievement hunter. I'm under the impression that this fire hits you if I was, let's say I was, 1 tile left and I was holding right. Normally I'd make that jump, but in the case of this fire, I don't think that's true anymore. I think the heat of the flame kills you, and that's what was getting me earlier. Meaning that we do have very precise jumps on our hands on the stage 4 area. It's gonna be the first challenge coming up here. It's really going to test my mettle. The second one being 3 spikes. Three. Count them. There's 3 spikes here, but they're so separated that they might as well just be sets of 1. They're not the same. They're not a group of spikes. They're individuals. If they were working together, they'd be more powerful, but they're not, so they're nothing. I just got 10 big ones. Man. Incredible. Perfect jump. Let's put the lower path back where it is. I love the way this song opens up. That drum roll really gets me going. That energy is important. You gotta be alert. You gotta be ready. Your reaction time matters a lot in Plantinus, I've noticed. This game might not be possible if you're colorblind, but to be fair, nobody was colorblind in 1996, from what I understand. I think there's a couple places where it would be very hard to see when the red enemy's on the red background. That's pretty rough, but there's bits of light in there that you can use to find these guys. Here it is, the first of the champion course. The Elysian Fields. Looks good, looks promising, yeah! Master the craft. Diagonals. Ah, 24. Blackjack. Oh, here comes the big hazard. This game's a lot like Rogue. I wouldn't say it's a roguelike. It's just a lot like Rogue. It's time for our revengeance. On the spikes, are you ready? I've learned a trick. Step 1 on spike stage. Get this guy killed. He's an input eater. He's a monster. I'm glad that his death had to load. Spikes? Defeated. It's all about that Maverick leap. That's the ticket. Just do 3 Maverick leaps in a row, and also make sure that boss takes himself out. That's a tough box to get. $48. I think the rest of the stage is just a walk in the park after a victory. It's just a celebration run. Oh my, get claustrophobic in here. Very dangerous, very dangerous. They're employing new strategies on me. Taking away my height, it's the only edge I have. It didn't work though. We're making it. Let's light up stage 6 on World 2. New Legends. Let's get in there. Did you know I was moving there? Can you tell? Am I or aren't I? That's how you tell the novice from the professional. Do you have the eyes? It's subtle. This looks like a dangerous, unpredictable hazard. They tend to do a bunch in a row, and I'm assuming that's going to be what we're looking at here. Yes, it is. We get a little break in case our hand gets tired after 3. Pretty nice, the devs there. I feel like I should get up on top of those. Oh, I don't know if you can. I don't think that's a thing I can do. Amateur mistake. I dream of such heights. Not this time, though. Another stage complete. Promise I'll go the upper route next time. We're almost at the saw. Two Hanks. These are just healthy blocks. I mean, I don't see how you can't see healthy block in this block here, but that's exactly what I'm looking at. That's him, alright. He's just looking the other direction so you can't see his face, that's all. That's a boss fight right there. That's a battle. That's danger zone material right here. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, I can feel my blood pumping. And a fire leap as well. One of those big boy leaps. Where it has a hitbox that extends 2 tiles higher than it advertises. Looks good, looks good. Oh, we get paid off for this one. We get the big check written out to us for all that hard work. Oh, but do we? Turns out that the money is a hazard. If we went down there, we'd be done. We'd be finished. Greed. Greed will kill. Plantinus. This money, though, the real prize. It's all mine. Gotta get some more of those Maverick leaps. I'm a man of my word. We've gone upwards. Soon I'll get to enjoy the other half of that road. You just gotta believe. They're maxing out the fire on us. We can't give up. We need to keep on Mavericks. Actually, a regular diagonal is the only way through here. These are Mavericks. That's the safe way to do it. I'm learning as well. This is all new to me. There we go. There we go. Looks good. Looks good. We're getting there. We're getting there. Folks. Folks. I hope your hair is standing on edge. Let's check out the entire road. Every sector will be visited.
Dang.
Let's get them. Oh, they're pulling out all those stops. 4 spikes? Oh my. They're not holding anything back in this final confrontation. Oh, I'm gonna need to take 5 and get a drink after a jump like that. Okay. This isn't a hard pit, it's more of a style pit. It's all about aesthetics here. I'll save the hard stuff for before and after. Now we're getting to the real stuff. 5 flames in a row. There it is. We deserve what you all want to see. The Plantinus 69. We've earned it. Trying to get a peek at what's up here, but no such luck. It's all reflex. Reflex check complete. I'm ready, I'm ready. I'm ready for the second jump. No problem.
Dang.
Welcome back. The world is ours. It's up to us, folks, to continue the journey. It's not over. It's up to us to make our own level 10. The ending is up to you. Write your own story. Does he ever find his enemy? It's about the journey.